Hello, welcome to the stream. How are y'all doing tonight? The plan tonight is some nice and casual TCG. I actually don't know what I want to play. I'm leaning towards it probably being some Flosion. The goal tomorrow, there we go. No, this one. But turn off the display capture. There we go. I haven't fully decided if I'm playing at a cup tomorrow, but I believe I am. Why is this not capturing? Oh, I didn't open the capture device. I believe I'm going to a cup tomorrow, and if I do, I feel like a good play right now, especially to like the first cup, could be some Typhlosion. I don't know. I feel like it could be. There's a lot of people going to be playing Goldango. I think Goldango is a fun deck. I think it's probably the better deck right now. But I also anticipate some other people playing some Typhlosion as well to counteract that, so I don't know. But part of me is just like, play Goldango because it's a good deck. Go play the good deck that you know you're going to play well. That is most of the matchup. Sure, there's one bad matchup, but since it's a cup, if I only hit one Typhlosion, it's not the end of the world. So I don't know. I'm back and forth on what I want to play tomorrow. But I think at least for... We'll probably switch through both, but at least for this first game, play some Dango, see how it goes, get some soft resets going. The new Goldango, I actually do like a lot. You all know, took it to NAIC, really enjoyed my run with it. Leading up to that and in that specific format, and it has only gotten stronger in this format, where now it kind of can go first, so it's not as detrimental as it was in the previous format, where if you lost the coin flip and you went and you got stuck going first, honestly, if you just get like a Buddy Poffin in your hand or a Nest Ball, going first isn't that bad. Our opponent has decided they will be going first, though. Pretty strong opening here. Unless this is a Poison Donk, then of course this is not a strong opening. And of course this is a bad opening. Oh no, we got a mirror. That's why they went first. Okay, so since they have the mirror, I think we Buddy Poffin for Scyther and Gimme. And potentially Vessel to go ahead and get... I mean, we have Air... I mean, it depends on if they hit us with an Iono the next turn. But also Scizor... Scizor only hits for 10 damage if they don't put down an ability Pokemon. Is Scizor prized? Scizor isn't prized. I was like, let me double check that first. The Genesects aren't. We at least have them a little bit of a somewhat check here at the start with Genesect and Air Balloon in hand, so that's pretty cool. So let's actually go ahead and Arven. Let's Arven for Nest Ball and Air Balloon. Pop those both down. Now we could go ahead and Nest Ball for Genesect EX. I don't know. With this out, I feel like it's going to be tough for them to be able to find to be able to take two prizes here. So I feel like this is a strong grab here. Could be wrong. Could end up being pretty bad. Could end up being pretty bad. Because also I'm giving them 110 damage right now with the two ability Pokemon. Feels bad. Mark, how you doing? I think I'm a prep from upcoming cup using Festival Lead for fun. See, that's where I'm at right now, too. Like, I know Dango is between the decks, not the matchup, but between the decks, Goldango and Ethan's Typhlosion. Goldango has a better matchup spread. Ethan's Typhlosion is just a lot of fun. But, like, I kind of just want to take that tomorrow. If I go. I haven't fully decided if I'm going or not tomorrow. Primarily because, look, here's the thing about cups. They take all day. take all day. Especially if it becomes like it's a 6-round cup into top cut. I'm like, that's all day. What do you use for the support Pokemon for Typhlosion? So far, I have tried. I've tried just the Dracloak version, which I like because I like it being a pure single pres deck. But it is a little bit heftier and not as consistent. Recently, I've been playing the Inzorok version. The Inzorok version is very consistent because you don't have 6 additional Pokemon in there. You just have 2 extras, so it allows you to put in more pieces to help that consistency. You do have two prize Pokemon in the deck with Pheasantipity and Inzorok. And if I play Typhlosion tomorrow, I'll probably be playing the In's Typhlosion version. I have not played the Pidgeot version, just because I feel like the Pidgeot version, between Zoroark and Pidgeot, I feel like the Zoroark is better. It's easier to set them up. You can set them off of Team Evo if you need to. You can search it out a little bit, and you get draw while also getting stuff in the discard. But I haven't played the Pidgeot version. Do I run a 2-2 Zoroark? In the one that I have right now, it's just a 1-1. I have been considering the 2-2, but there's never a time where I would want them both benched. So really, I think the only reason you would play a 2-2 is to make sure you don't get in a position where one of them's prized. But the Ethan's Typhlosion does play the redeemable ticket, so you can get your prize cards out, but then you get into a weird place of putting stuff you need into your prize. It's a whole thing. So I don't know. What was the second thing you grabbed? Because it didn't show me. Off of the Earthen Vessel. Okay, it was the Metal Energy. It just didn't show me the Metal Energy for some reason. How much damage are we doing right now with a Scizor? A Scizor is doing 50, 100, 150, 160 damage with Scizor right now. I guess let's throw you up and we can retreat back. Well, Metallic Signal, get our other Goldengos out. Oh, you know what I should... That was bad. That was really bad. I should have... that was really bad. I should have sent up Gimmighoul. That was really bad. I should have sent up Gimmighoul, so that way I could get a draw 2 instead of a draw 1. And then I could attach Air Balloon and flee into Scythe if I need to. But we do have the 2 prize here. Like, they do have a 2 prize or an active. I think we definitely stretcher... or gimme back. Man, this is going to be such an awkward spot. I don't love this. This is bad. Okay. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay. So right now we hit for 100. So I think truly the only thing we can do here is I think we do need to counter catcher. Right now, with my setup, they're hitting 50. They're hitting 210. So I think we just kill the other Gimmighoul. Man, I don't like this at all. This is real bad. This is real bad. Oh, that's real bad. I think I was going to run a 2-1 just to threaten the Zoroark being out eventually. That's fair. But, I mean, the other thing is, depending on your positioning, you're open. If they decide to target down the Zora, they're not targeting down one of your Cyndaquils, and you keep the Cyndaquils alive. And so if they kill off the Zoroark, for the most part that's okay, because especially early game, you're actively using the Ethan's Adventure, not just discarding it. You're using it to get you know, 3 Cyndaquils, or get, if you, you know, open it in your opening hand, get a few more Quillavas and Typhlosions. So I kind of like leaving just the one for them to chase. There have been some games, honestly, I haven't even evolved it to Zoroark, just because I haven't needed it, or it's been, the Zoroark's been prized, and I'm like, well, whenever I get it, it'll help me for draw power at the end, and I just leave the Zaora sitting on the bench. And a lot of times they tend not to target it, so it feels like it just clogs up the bench. But I'm not against trying it, or at least having 2, so that way you can always get 1 down. I mean, that's a similar thought that I was having with this deck with Scyther, is being able to threaten a Scyther in some matchups, which would have been better in this matchup. I honestly should have probably just punched with Scizor instead of Switch. But the thing with me putting Goldango in active, I was like, if I get the Arven or Energy Search Pro off of the coin bonus, I just take the prize trade lead, which was pretty dumb of me. Because I mean, they can easily take it back here if we whiff it, since we whiffed it. So I don't know. Really just depends on if they brickage here. Oh, interesting. They whiffed it. Because punching with Scizor here, they only do like 210. I say only 210. 210 is pretty good. I don't think I have any more Evos to grab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. But like, I know I can still use it to check, but I'm like, I don't need to. I think we. This is pretty bad. Yeah, this right here, it's pretty bad. I stretch her for 1, and I can at least knock them out. Which, you know what, actually isn't terrible. This actually isn't completely cooked. This actually isn't completely cooked. We're actually kind of okay here. Also, right now they just need 1 energy to knock me out. I could force them into a second energy, or potentially they don't realize that they need the second energy. Just for sillies. I mean, it doesn't really do anything in this matchup anyway, so might as well just throw it in case they own me. Okay, we now have the prize lead, because they're still on an awkward prize amount. So if they knock this, they drop down to 3 prizes left. I drop down to 2 prizes. They always have the counter catcher on their turn, which could be a benefit to them, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think the new Dango and no Cypher is not great, because Cypher helps in certain situations more than other cards. I mean, Scyther helps put cards where they need to be for the coin bonus. So I definitely see both sides of it. I have been going back and forth. I've tested some with Cypher, without. What I will say is, no matter what you're doing, and I think this does lend itself to not playing the Cypher, I really like the heavy boss inclusion. Xavier, how you doing? I've been having so many dead hands with Dango, leaning towards Dusk Bolt, Straight Bolt, Guard with Fluid and Zero. Dude, man, that's me with last night. I played a couple games this morning of Dusk Bolt, or Bolt Dusk, Bolt Noir, whatever you want to call it. Dragapult with the Dusk Noir line. I played, over the course of yesterday and today, 7 games with it. Of those 7 games, 3 of them, I never even got a Dreepy until like turn 3. Like, I was just bricking so hard, and I'm like, and this wasn't my list either. I just took Connor's list because I was like, ah, cool. I was like, I wanted to play a new Dusk Noir. I was like, I'll just grab their list because it's built. And I was like, they got second place in this thing. The only reason I took their second place list instead of the first place list is because the second place list Connor plays 3 Bolt. And I was like, game does not like me today. That's why I did that. I forced them to play 2. All Alright, we definitely send you up for the draw, but I think Scizor right now... 200 and... Actually, Scizor kills Goldango right here. That's pretty chill. That's pretty chill. We definitely need to get another gimme down. Hey, there's that ESP. I also have Turo if we want to pick something up. Well, definitely Superior here. Monkey doesn't do anything in this matchup, and I don't really have the room for it either, so... Just to double check my math isn't off. This attack does 50 more damage for each of your opponent's ability. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, plus 10, 260. Cool. Alright, just making sure I'm not being a goof. Is killing the Dango better? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what I kill. Just kill something. I don't really need to Turo either of them because they're both the same. Yeah, let's just kill the one that has the ability to retreat. Kill the air balloon one. Because the air balloon allows them to draw 4 instead of just having to draw 3. Because they can easily retreat into it. Alright. We should have game here. They can't really take 3 prizes this turn. There are a couple ways they could make it difficult for us, but I feel pretty good right now. The thing with Duskbolt is that it's one of the most bricky decks. It has the most comeback potential and power when it sets up. It's straight off for Dusk for straight. That's fair. Its consistency was similar. If the oh, well, that's fair. I mean, I at least was having insane brick, but yes, it is a little bit more breaker protect. But like, I wasn't even getting Dusk Skulls. Like, I was opening games with like Blood Moon inactive. I was opening games with the choice of putting into active Hawlucha or Fez. I was like, what are we doing here? I was like, I don't want to put a 2-prizer in active. I was like, but I absolutely don't want to put Hawlucha. I was like, what is going on here? So I was just having some bad opens with it too, that I was like, I'm done playing this right now. But I do like Polt. But Dusk Polt and Straight Polt, I think, are the two... I don't know, like, I was playing Zard Polt a lot, and I do like Zard Polt. Because it is more consistent, it's really good for the Guardian matchup. But a lot of the people who, in my local area, have been playing Guardian a lot have, like, slightly moved away from it. I was just one of the Dusk Polt lists that top 4 late night because they're all within 2 cards of each other. Yeah, that's what I was playing. I was playing Calvin Connor's list. Because I liked, and his was the 2nd place list. I liked it over the 1st place list because of the 3 Dragapults. 1st place only played 2 Pults. Their differences was 1st place was 2 Pult, 2 Nest Balls, and 2nd place list was 3 Pult, 1 Nest Ball. And I was like, I'm going to go with the 3 Pult, because prizing a Pult just feels bad. Or prizing 3 Pults feels bad, which I know is super unlikely. But I was like, with only 2, if you prize... I was like, eh. What did you put in your Typhlosion deck to substitute the Dreepy and Dracloak for? I don't know. I'll show it to you after this game. I think we just have game here, right? 200... Oh, wait. Oh, I think it's back. My internet dropped. Third Pult has nothing to do with prizing. I mean, I'm saying I would rather have a 3rd Pult in the deck because I would hate to if I only play 2 Pults and both are prized. That's what I'm saying. Which I know is a stupid thought, but I've also played multiple times where like just stuff you don't want prized, and with it already being an inconsistent, I would rather just have more options. Playing it because 2 Pult is more likely to be prized. Yes. Yeah, I don't know how to stream there. I thought it was going to kick me out of the game too. This is my Typhlosion list that I was playing. That I have been doing the most recent with. I've been going back between 2 Super Rod and 1 Super Rod, 1 Sacred Ash. The Sacred Ash to do a big recovery of, like, the Cynical line. Honestly, I feel like 6 recovery is typically enough. On top of the 2 Night Stretchers to get stuff back. I don't know. But we have the 1 Air Balloon to benefit the Zorak, to have it to be able to do pivots. The only thing I don't love about the list is TM Evo. Only playing the 1. 2 feels a lot better in case of prizing. But it is what it is. Because again, the redeemable ticket can fix a lot of your prizing, but fixing your prizing and also screwing your prizing can be rough. To win a tournament, you need to draw decently well, so you shouldn't go in assuming you could prize 2 Pult. Does that make sense? It's more for being able to draft naturally into an Iron Lock instead of using Hilda. Well, yeah, of course, obviously, yeah. But also, if you're playing at a... If you're playing best of 1 tournaments, while that is a factor, yes, it also is a factor in best of 1s. Prizing your attacker feels bad if it's unwinnable. So absolutely, I would rather play 3 Pults. It's a 1 out of 100 though. Yeah, but also it could be, you know, like, yeah, it is a 1 out of 100, sure. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's only going to happen 1 in 100 times. That means every time you shuffle, every time you place down each prize card, you know, that it could happen. So that is why I would rather play 3 for both of those reasons. A, I'm not going to prize any... the likelihood of prizing 3 of them is insane. Prizing 1 of them, sure. But you at least have 1. And then also being able to draw into it. So it is for multiple reasons. But I don't think it's correct to say one reason is I think all the reasons together have to be considered. 99% finding it easier, 1% for prizing. Just got to disagree there. I think all of it is one thing. I don't think it comes to a percentage of what could or what doesn't happen. I think it's, while that might be the breakdown of it, I think you have to consider all of it. If you prize all 3 Pults, actually what you do is you just you look at your opponent and you while 1 tear rolls down your face, you say, hey, I'm gonna go get lunch, and you just get out of there. You just get out of there. Got some bolt action. What bolt will it be? I don't really want to put Rigid Bane there. Rigid Bane kind of helps the match here. You play Dusk Null, you can get prizes. Maybe. Depends. Depends on the matchup. Alright, you're there. Might be an angle to get a Scyther down. Might nest wall for a Scyther just to have the options. I don't anticipate an Iono. I don't want to put a 2-prizer down because they could just go for the Prime Catch. But I will go throw down the Scizor. Or the Scyther. And we'll use the ESP. We won't use the ESP. Even if you prize 2 out of 3 Pults, you can Dusk to have a chance of taking off the prizes. Sure, yeah, but you're playing 3 Pults. Yes. I think we're both on the same side here. I think we both are saying it's better to have 3 Pults. I think we're both getting to the finish line, just getting there using different routes. Unless you were disagreeing and you think 2 Pults is better. Oh no, it's not Bolt. This is Moon. Okay. Could have been either or. Which, I mean, does a lot of Bolt play Koraidon now? I guess not. I guess they don't play a ton of Koraidon anymore. They primarily do Slitherwing. And I think they still play Koraidon. I don't know that I've seen it as much. Maybe drop the Switch for an extra Evo. Oh, for the Typhlosion, potentially. I don't know. I like the Switch. I don't know. It'll definitely be. It's definitely different playing on. I feel like in some cases on TCG Live and playing in person, getting different feels for it and the way the deck actually plays. Okay, so they do have me 2 abilities here. Erg. We probably should have attached. I should have attached. Because actually, if I would have attached last turn, actually would have an attack here. Feels bad. Do we go for the YOLO ESP? No, we don't. We don't YOLO the ESP. I think this is just an attached pass angle. Yeah, I don't like it, but that was pretty bad on us. We should have attached turn 1. I wasn't really thinking. I have actually. This was a conversation I was having with one of my buddies who I played with. This was pre-rotation, like last year. We got matched in at a challenge. What's going on the internet tonight? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet tonight. What is the better kill here? I feel like Vengeance, getting rid of the fletching is stronger? I don't know actually what is the stronger kill here. Yeah, I don't know what the stronger kill here is. I feel like Koraidon, since it's powered up, and it's doing 70 plus every ancient. You know, they could get a lot of ancients in the discard. I feel like it's fine to just kill. I feel like this is fine to just kill. I also added 1 more energy than I meant to. I wanted 4 energy in the discard. But we already had 1. So that's why I clicked the extra, but I forgot we already had 1 in there. I just wanted an extra energy so that way, since we already ESP'd, I don't want to shuffle more energy into the deck. Since we can Superior and just get it out of the discard easier than getting it out of the deck. But I put 1 more than I meant to. Okay, Fez is a good target. We're also hitting 160 with Scizor right now, which is pretty good. Sam, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Honestly, wouldn't hate a... I should have attached the Rigid Band. I like the Rigid Band. Does the Rigid Band actually solve some math? I think it does, actually, since it's 10 plus. It's like -3 cards. I think that actually does help, at least against them. We should be fine. Ooh, they're going to boss. You're going to boss. They really want this Genesect dead. It's not even doing anything right now. I haven't even attached a tool to it. Doing pretty good. Got some keychains I ordered in the mail today. Nice. I've been good. Internet's been kind of spotty here. Our stream has frozen a few times so far. I'm hoping it's cleaning itself up. I haven't used their A-Spec yet. I don't know what their A-Spec is. 50, 100, 150, 160. I think this is definitely the attacker we're going to go with. I should have metallic signaling first, because I think there's... Yeah, I should have done this first, because there's one more Goldango in there. I do think we maybe Stretcher for the Genesect, and then we just kill this guy, because it's powered up. I don't think I have any more energy in here, right? No, we do have 2 energy in here. I'll put the Vessel in our hand. We might use it. I mean, Stretcher would have been another good one, but I feel like if anything, there's probably Niono in our future. Hopefully so. Hopefully it keeps itself a little stable. Yeah, I do like this deck a lot. I think it has a lot of fun. I don't know between this and Typhlosion what I want to take tomorrow. I'm also so bad at doing resets during these streams. Alright, so honestly, they've had a really slow start that I feel like it's just going to be pretty difficult for them to really get anywhere. But I think it's going to be pretty fine overall. Approaching the year. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost to 2025. 10 away. No, 2025. If hand stays exactly how it is right now, I think I just boss the baby moon. Because we're still hitting for 160. I think that feels pretty good. Hey, GG's. Yeah, they just had too slow of a start. They just had too slow of a start. They couldn't get anything rocking. I'll take it. I'll play a couple more of these, and then we'll probably play some Flosion. A shiny by 2025? Shoot, maybe at least by the end of it. By the actual year. It's been 8 months since our... No, it's been 5 months since our last shiny. It's crazy. Today is August 1st, so that does make it 5 months. Alright. My opponent has chosen to go first. I don't know. I actually kind of like going first with... Well, got nothing there to do. Smell it. Okay. Okay, Genesect open. Genesect open, Arven in hand. Feels pretty good. Genesect can also survive the poison, I believe. I think poison right now can only reach, if everything goes right, 8. Oh, we got the mirror. Okay. Got the mirror. I got the baby down. We can Arven shut down their ESP unless they use it this turn. If they use it this turn, that'd be kind of crazy. I wouldn't, like, hate them for it either. I'd be like, you know what? You did what you gotta do. Oh, is my scissor prized? No, it's in my hand. Okay. Okay, it's in my hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3. Okay, we get the bench pretty well set up here. I don't know why I'm trying to add more when I can't. Rigid Band does nothing in this matchup. The other Psychic is what's prized. Could go crazy. Absolutely crazy, chat. We hit the continuous coin toss. Here it goes. It's gonna happen. 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 The first time a continuous coin toss has actually worked. Let's go. They conceded. The first time the continuous coin toss actually worked. That's the instant concede. If that doesn't deserve a shiny, I don't know what does. That whole interaction right there deserves a shiny. No, that would have been too good. That would have been too good if we would have got a shiny too. Welsh, how you doing? I sent how much you missed me. How did you know, Welsh? I was just sitting here and I was like, oh, why isn't Welsh here? Man, these arts are just so good. That's sick as hell. You got a Pokeball pattern. Also, Sam, I found out why the immersive arts are coming soon, at least for the Ho art was traced. Ooh. Yeah, I think I saw some post about that. I honestly think what the art is right now is even better. The coming soon. I think that's so much better than anything that they could actually design. I think that is better than anything they could ever... I'm going to open TCG Pocket. I haven't opened up TCG Pocket in months, but I'm opening it right now. Tapping to start. Downloading an update. I'm going to pull the coming soon art in my first pack. That's what's going to happen. Do I want to go first? Yes, I do. Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, I would love this hand at a basic. I can open a booster pack, chat. Should I open Wisdom of Sea and Sky? Or Wisdom of Sea and Sky Lugia? Or Ho-Oh? Which should I open? First place, let's go! I'm not going to commit the Genesect just yet. Actually, let's actually do commit it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Think about that after we talked about it, because someone on another server pulled the immersive and talked about it. Yeah, like this purple cliff. All right, what am I opening Lugia or Ho-Oh? Oh no! Oh, chat, this is an auto loss. This is an auto loss unless they've prized all 3 of their other Ethan's adventures and their redeemable ticket. This is just a loss. Okay, we just have to hit them hard and hit them fast. That is what it is. We got to hit them hard, and we got to hit them fast. All right, I need to hit a... I know I really want to... Arven. I really want to Arven, but is killing the Zeora better than killing any of the Cinequils? Yeah, I mean, I think we got to go for it. We got to put all of our energy into our hands. Why not? I've already coin bonus here, right? No, I haven't. Coin bonus. Okay. Tro could help us, maybe. I don't know how much it would help us. Often Scyther down. Is Scizor prized? No. Like, I didn't even check to see if Scizor was prized or not. Putting 4 in discard on purpose. In case they hit me with an... Do they even play Iono? Not a lot of them play a heavy Iono line. I think they typically only play 1 or 2. They might go for it, so I'm going to put 4 in the discard just so I can recover them. Yeah, leaving the Zora alone would have been better because it's a potential 2-prizer to get at some point. But I had no way to push them out of active, and I need to just start taking prizes. I need to just start taking prizes anyways. I played against Guardy as they pushed also, they didn't evolve the active because they're hoping to hit their rare candy. I also played against Guardy as in Zoro, and it was so obnoxious being item locked. As soon as I wasn't item locked, she'd kill their Guardy, conceding. Yeah, I don't know how good the Jellicent actually is. Because it doesn't fix their, like, okay. Alright, they're not taking a knockout this turn then. Maybe Rare Candy's prized. Like, it doesn't fix their worst matchups. And their other matchups can typically work around it. So I don't know how good the Frillish is. Okay, chat, we are not dead yet. We are not dead yet. Yet. Bull Scrapper doesn't really do anything for us here. I want to keep that energy there. I miscounted my balloons. I miscounted my balloons, chat. Oh no. I miscounted my balloons. That's pretty rough. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me for miscounting the balloons. That's on me for miscounting the balloons. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. Even everything we're doing here, they have had a pretty slow start, but as soon as they start hitting us, they just start taking 2 prizes, 2 prizes, 2 prizes, 1 prize. Because I wanted to send up Scizor and attack there, since they had... I was doing 160 off of abilities, where if they evolve both of these guys, Scizor now is doing nothing. Because Scizor is only powered up by ability Pokemon. Sucks. I personally think In's worst matchup is Pultzard. I don't know, I haven't played any of Inzorark. Alright, let's open a Lugia, Sea and Sky. About to open it, and they did. Oh wait, they left that inactive. Or they left their others not evolved. Well, I guess we can't really do anything with it, can we? Not with Scizor. Scizor right now is not hitting hard enough. What is their hand right now? How many Ethans have they played? They've played 3 Ethans. Do they have the other Ethan in hand? I don't know if they have the other Ethan in hand. Surely they do. I'll ban that person in a second. They played 2 bonded. Trying to decide if it's ever worth it to boss kill this over killing this. I wasn't doing a good job of tracking what they had and hadn't used. I think kill Quilava as well. I think that just is better. And hopefully they just can't set anything up after that. I don't know. I don't know. Could be wrong, or it could not matter at all. It might not even be a situation of wrong or not wrong, but just doesn't impact at all. Alright. Let's open this pack. Let me drop my brightness. First TCG pack I have opened in multiple months. On multiple sets. Double Bayleaf, chat. Double Bayleaf. Let's go. Oh my gosh, what a hit. What a hit. They did have the other Ethan in hand. Yeah, I figured they did. I figured they did, but I was like, I don't know. Dude, chat, this bot who just hit us, I feel so bad for this person. Their account was created August 1st, 2017. This was someone whose account got stolen. Alright, they just went next turn. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, they gotta evolve. Honestly, what would feel really good right here is an Iono. An Iono feels real good right here. Boom. Here are your tools. Yeah, Typhlosion is pretty much an auto loss. I just got a little lucky. I mean, here's the other thing. If we hit the Iono and we whiff energy, because I only get one more recovery here, I think we, no matter what... All my energy's in the discard pile. That's the thing. All my energy's in the discard pile. We definitely at least do that to get an attach off. We haven't metallic yet, so let's metallic signal. Just need to double check. There's one more superior. Do we think we hit it? Off of 9 cards. Off of 9 cards. I don't know. Let's find out. 33% chance. Actually, slightly more because we get the coin bonus here. So slightly more than 33. Are those 151 sleeves? I believe they are. I don't know. I just really like. Yeah, they are 151 sleeves. I just really like them. I think they're real nice looking. This is pretty much the collection I always use. I use the 151 sleeves, and then you can't see it. But I also use the Espeon coin and the Espeon deck box. I'm pretty egregious with it. As long as they don't hit rare candy here, we've got a chance. We've got a chance. Do you wonder if they'll ever make physicals for some of the TCG Pocket cards? There have been some really cool arts in TCG Pocket. The Iono, I think, really slowed them down. Them not having the Inzor meaning they have no draw power on board. Chat, we've made it to the year 2025. 2025. Did I open the 151 Ultra Premium IRL? I did not. I wish. That man is really cool. Yeah. It's very cool. Will this be the shiny? Chad, I've been to the year 2026. Not much has changed. Not even the sparkle of Pokemon. What can they be grabbing here to do something? Nest Ball for Fez? Rare Candy? I mean, Rare Candy... and depending on what they have in hand. Okay, Ultra Ball, Team Evo. Team Evo just be fodder, I assume, here. Do they have a rare candy? No way they have a rare candy in hand. Okay, no, they grab Quilava. I was about to say. Because they at least can't go... They can't do the secret box route because of the Genesect. Let's go. Oh, boss's order, let's go. Please just give me... Wait. I'm stupid. That was really bad. I needed to metallic first to shuffle the deck. That was really bad. I needed to shuffle the deck first. Okay. Right now we're hitting for... With Scizor, we're hitting for 60, because there's only one ability in play. I don't think we have it. I mean, they only have one card in hand. What's the likelihood that that one card is their salvation? What's the likelihood that that one card is their salvation? Probably pretty high. Probably pretty high. We have two more. Near for our Lord and Savior, you get no shinies. Nah, no shinies. Going for a 1,000-person tournament soon. Use just decks for me to play. What decks are you liking right now? Yo, they had the Iono. Oh no, wait. They went for the energy search. Did they get a Typhlosion off that Iono? Oh, they can't do that. Bud, you're cheating. You can't do that. Judge? Judge? That's a 2-prize penalty, Judge. 2-prize penalty, Judge. They just used Bonded by the Journey with 4 in the discard. Judge, get over here. They're out here cheating on me. Yo, we beat Typhlosion off of arguably pretty good luck. They had a pretty bad start, but they cheated in the end, so they had a 2-prize penalty, so we won. Do I like the Moonlit Hill in Goldango? I don't know. I have it in here right now because I like the theory of it. I have Monkey in here too because I feel like Monkey's pretty good. Moonlight, I understand the reason. Like, Moonlight is in theory good for healing, especially during Pult, which is a pretty bad matchup. Because just, I mean, spread damage is always rough, especially like Pult Dusk. I haven't run into the matchup yet to give it a real taste. Moonlit Hill, you discard a Psychic Energy, you heal 30 damage for all your Pokemon. So I don't know if I love it, but I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do for a stadium bump, because I like having a stadium. I like having at least one stadium in the deck, especially if you're running against some, like the specific decks that play, which in my local area does happen, people playing Neutralization Zone. I like having a stadium bump. Is it better than Picnic, though? I mean, it's situational. It does the same thing as Picnic Basket, but Picnic Basket is searchable off of an Arven. But Moonlit Hill can be used under item lock. But if you're item locked, it doesn't really matter anyways, because, I mean, like, if you're under item lock from, like, a Badoo or something, you aren't going for a picnic basket anyways. I think it's super situational. Lavencia, I think, is the other stadium that if I wasn't playing Moonlit Hill, I would be playing Lavencia. But if I was playing Lavencia, I would also want to include the picnic basket, because I do think it is very important for this deck to have that 30 damage heal. I mean, it's great for solving your Grimmsnarl. It's great for solving Pult a little bit. And then I like Moonlit Hill, or I like a heal option, whether it's Moonlit Hill or Picnic Basket, alongside Monkey, because maybe I'm pushing 30 damage to their side of the field to pop a knockout, and then I'm hitting the Moonlit Hill or the Picnic Basket to heal 30 more damage off my side. It screws Guardy over. So I don't know. Picnic Basket, I think, is a little bit easier to find, a little bit easier to use because of that. But also I'm only playing one Psychic, which isn't super strong. I think 2 Psychic definitely would be better, but I don't know what I would want to cut, because I do like having so many, and 2 Dark I think is better for Monkey, since one of them will probably be attached. I dropped Monkey, and I think dropping Monkey could be the eventual decision, but I haven't played a ton of Dango. Since Black and White came out, I've pretty much only been playing Typhlosion, because I just think it's a silly, fun deck. So I haven't played a ton of this yet to see what I like. Do I miss not having the Cypher? Not really. Cypher Maniac is still a strong card for this deck. This deck just has so much draw power. There's almost no time that I'm missing the Cypher, because the only times, like in today, before stream, like earlier today, during stream games, and then yesterday when I was playing this a little bit, the only times I wish I could have controlled what I was going to pull off the coin bonus, which is what Cypher Maniac would have solved for me, what I wanted to pull was Boss's Order. So Cypher Maniac doesn't really solve that for me, because that's my supporter. I do really like the 4 boss. The 4 boss is great. So I think that is really good. You drop Monkey, lose a Dark and Moonlit, then you can add Lavencia, second Electric Energy, and Basket. Yeah. I think that would be it, right? -1/+1, -1 Stadium, -1 Picnic Basket. Yeah, and that could also very well easily be the play. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'll definitely... I'm not against it. I don't think it's terrible. I'm really interested to see what... I don't know. I'm interested to see how this deck does, especially at Worlds, with Typhlosion being a pretty solid... I don't know, like B or C tier. I think it's close. I think if it is C tier, I think it's high C. So I think it is somewhat meta. It's not. I wouldn't go as far as saying Typhlosion's off meta, but it's not obviously. Typhlosion isn't the #1 deck, but I think it'll definitely cause some difficulties, especially for Goldango, which is pretty solid right now. Although Dango does have a tough, like, pure Charizard matchup, and if a lot of people start playing Charizard again... How are we back to people playing Charizard again? How did that happen? How did we get back to this? Because it's a good deck, probably. I've only been playing Wug Trio. I love it. I love it and hate it. Yeah, we got super down paired. As always, beds. That didn't work. Zard is good against Pult and Dango. Yeah. Which is reasonable as to why we're back to playing it again, but it's like, why is this back? I don't know what the Shiinotic does, actually. And Guardy, that is true. Zard is incredible into Guardy. There's a couple different versions of Zard running around. I think there's like 3 that I've seen. There's just regular old school Zard, Zard and Pidgeot. That's the same deck we've played, you know, for years, with just the cards that are legal now. There is Zard with the Pidgeot with a thin, like 1/1 or 2/1 Dusk Null line, or Dusk Noir line. And then there is Zard with a very heavy Dusk Bolt line, which I think is pretty silly. We can go ahead and grab the Genesect here, actually. Genesect EX. Oh, no. Scissor's prized. I was yapping, and as I clicked this, I was like, wait, why did I click that? I was like, it could be prized. And also, doesn't do it. Actually, it doesn't do a decent amount in this matchup because of the monkeys. Yeah, I was just yapping and wasn't paying attention. Was just clicking. Was yapping away. That is my issue. I yap too much. I yap too much. It makes the active asleep. That's awful. Then air balloon pivot to a trio. That's awful. I'm sure. How much would you say of your games is actually playing through the game, and how much is people just conceding out of just sadness? Go for the TM Evo here. Do we ever, if we can, I think we just boss kill the Frostlass. I think that's the play here, especially since they don't have anything on their side building damage off of it. They're only going to put 10 damage onto our side. I mean, obviously, it's us getting that. It's getting the boss. It's a boss. I also need energy. That's another thing I need. I got the boss. But can I get some energy? Should have been more specific as to what I wanted. Should have been just an eensy bit more specific in what I wanted. Just a tiny bit more specific. I don't think Rigid Band does anything for us in this match. I'm trying to think. The punch for 180, then the punch for the additional 180. Yeah, Rigid Band does nothing for us here. Maybe I'm wrong and you all are about to point and laugh at me. Be like, oh, you loser. It does so much for you in this matchup. And I'm going to be like, oop. Egg on my face. I really wanted to kill their Frostlass, but we can kill it next turn. Maybe. I don't know. We at least get heavier draw power. The person asking earlier about playing in the 1,000-person tournament, I mean, the deck you're going to play is... What deck do you like playing? That's question A. And I mean, maybe that's question 1A, and then question 1B is what deck is good? Like, do you really like playing United Wings? Sure. But is it good? No. I don't know. United Wings might have rotated. I don't even know if any of those cards still exist. It was the first thing that came into my mind. That's at least my thought process. Like, Typhlosion, is Typhlosion the best deck? No. Is it the worst deck? No, it's pretty solid. And it's a fun deck, so I like playing it. I think right here we just boss the Frostlass. If they just pass, we boss the Frostlass. I went to go check. I was like, wait, let me make sure my internet didn't drop. Okay, I think we just bossed the Frostlass here. I mean, killing this would be pretty good too, but getting rid of the Frostlass, I'm a big fan of. Big fan of. Which, I mean, killing this makes them need rare candy. Killing this requires them to have rare candy. There is a world I think we do. Let's see, if we don't knock this, they're doing... They have no... If they had a monkey on their side that had damage building on it... Right now, that Frostlass is just doing damage to my side. But we need to deal with it before it becomes a problem, and especially before they have two of them. This right here is also a problem. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, now we got two boss in hand? I think we just kill this guy. We just kill this guy. That way they need rare candy. They need rare candy stadium. Which, I mean, that they just get off their secret box. Or we kill this guy. No more damage being built upon our side. Because they can set up that guy pretty easily, too. Yeah, let's just do it. And they're weak to psychic, so 100 damage. Cool. I think that overall is our smartest option, because now we're leading the prize race. And if they get this guy evolved, that's now a 2 prize kill we get. Which benefits us. And they're 180 punching this, it's not killing it. Putting 30 somewhere on the bench, that's not killing anyone on the bench. Yeah, I think that's fine. To be fair, I know Festival Lead is bad, but it does decently well for when I've been used because all the setup decks just auto loses to Dango. That's fair. And again, I'm not saying, you know, it's always something to consider is this deck that I want to play, is it good into, especially, it's all about your local area too, if you're playing just, you know, challenges and cups, you know, what is big, what is often played in your area? What are your top area players playing, and can you beat them? Because if you can beat them with the deck, cool. But I do feel like right now we're in a really somewhat nice place in the format right now, where I feel like a lot of decks like do pretty well against a lot of matchups. Like there is really there's a decent amount of good decks, which is fun. Not everyone has to play the exact same thing. My problem is Neutralization Zone is nice, but it gets bumped so easily. But of course, Wug Trio in the stadiums can get bumped or discarded. I was thinking that I'm wrong. See, that's why I always play a stadium bump of some kind. And if I ever saw a Wug Trio, I'm not putting my Moonlit Hill down no matter what, unless it's to bump something like Neutralization Zone. Which is why I was really enjoying like Zardpolt for a while, because I'm like, I use no tools in Zardpolt, so I can just play double Jamming Tower. It's great. I love Jamming Tower. I used United Wings and got top 4 to cup a couple months ago. Let's go. Opponent was inactive. It was low-key funny because everyone was cheering me on. That's hilarious. I love that for you. I think they just Alt F4. That, I don't know if that's just an Alt F4 and the person just doesn't... Like, the game takes too long to realize. Like, actually lost connection. I don't know. But, hey, we made it to Arceus. Wow. Look at us. Oh, I'm on an 8-game win streak right now. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And one of those games was beating Typhlosion. Was beating Typhlosion. That's pretty good. Alright, time to lose a game now. I want to go first. Yes, please. I would love to go first. I think Scyther is a good lead for the retreat pivot. The pivot ability. For the pivot ability. Okay, no idea. This could be like 3 different decks here. Is the Genesect prized? Oh. Big oof. The Genesect's prized. That's gross. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, chat. You hate to see a prized Genesect. Truly one of the worst things that could happen. Truly one of the worst things that could happen. Yeah. Let's see, is it Joltik box or is it Miraidon? It is Joltik box. Okay, so there's at least a jolting charge coming for us right now. Can I just hit? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not a jolting charge coming for us. Well, actually, yeah, it has to be jolting charge. There's no way for them to get an attack off otherwise. I was like, nothing here attacks for only 2 energy. And I can only assume they aren't playing a crystal. Rose Pokeball. Dodged it. Better luck next time. Ultra Ball for... Oh, interesting. Throwing away the Bravery Charm. The Bravery Charm could be pretty helpful. What I missed it what they grabbed. Probably the Latias. Yeah. Best case scenario here is we top deck Metal Energy. Or Arven. What are we hitting for right now? 160? And we aren't killing anything. No, this is weak to metal. We just kill... Oh, they charge up. Wow, Genesect. Just who I wanted. I mean, maybe if we hit the ESP... Maybe we boss and attack this thing. I don't know.
Oh, that's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. Pretty bad. Those are all pretty bad things. Pretty chalked. Pretty chalked. Pretty chalked. Last turn probably should have just retreated into a gimme. That way we could have gotten a 2 prize or a 2 draw. I don't know, let's be silly. Let's be silly. Wow. That's rough. That's rough. That is rough.
Welp. Oh, welp. Definitely worth a shot. We'll still play it out. I didn't like putting down the second Genesect, but I was like, if we hit something, I was like, I just need something here. And we have the Scizor, so at some point we can force them into having to have Prime or having to have Boss. But like, it should be pretty easy for them to reach it. I mean, they play 4 Boss and a Prime Catcher. Surely you're not planning to prime this turn. Okay, I was about to say, I was like you have Latias down, and you have a 2 prize or an active. I was like, what on earth would make you want to use that this turn? I think this has to be a... Oh, they're priming next turn. They actually take 2 prizes next turn. I need Iono. I need Iono. Let's slow them down. If we don't hit Iono, we might as well just concede. Wow. Okay then. Wow, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I think we just concede. They kill us next turn. I know they have the Prime Catcher. This is so that way I can Minor Errand run. And just get some Metal Energy. I don't know. We misplayed that early game for sure. Which is fine. Which is fine. We misplayed it early game. Do you Prime Catcher here? Oh, they already have Crispin. They already have Crispin and can just set it up. It's chalked. How does this deck beat Kill the Pikachu? I don't think it really does. The monkey. I'm not really leaving 300 on there. I mean, honestly, this deck with a 4 boss, with just a better open, which again, I did make a couple hardy misplays in this one. Definitely the play is just boss around the Pikachu. They are letting me... They didn't need to put down the Mew, though. Benching the Mew was bad for them. They didn't need to bench the Mew. I mean, I think they still have it. Because it's going to be real tough for them not to have it. But they definitely should not have benched the Mew, because the Mew is now letting me do 210. So I can just boss and kill one of these two. I mean, they also have 3 cards. They also have 6 cards in hand, and again, they play a heavy boss line. And they haven't used a single boss, so it probably doesn't matter. It probably doesn't matter. It probably doesn't matter. But in case it for some reason does. But in case it for some reason does matter. We'll still see it through to the end. As soon as they show me the boss. Stretcher for the energy. Show me the boss. Stop showing me the energy. Show me the boss. There you go. You could have just showed me the boss and I would have left like 30 seconds ago, bud. GG's. Definitely some misplays on my side. Definitely some heavy misplays early game on my side. Jolting Box is a fun deck, though. I do like Jolting Box. Been a bit since I've played it, though. I don't think I've played it since... I don't think I played it at all during Destin Rivals. I guess since Journey Together. I will go first. Cool. Sounds good to me. Okay, one of my favorite things in TCG, when I'm not allowed to play any cards because my opponent is playing cards. We can go ahead and play this down. They don't get an attack off here. So we can go ahead and play this and at least thin the deck of 2 cards. Wow, 2 gimmies are prized. That's cool. 2 gimmies. Another Pokemon. Toss in hand. It's gonna be a tough one. This one is really hoping for them to brick. Especially early game here. But I mean, right now, I don't love my hands. How many Joltics fit in a box? It depends on the size of the box. Joltik is pretty tiny. So, it depends on the size of the box. And they got Arven in hand? Shoot. I bet they about to Team Evo me here. Do they have Buddy Poffin in hand? And they're about to set up 2 Lokes? You telling me they're about to set up on me? Tell me they can only Team Evo the Duskull. Buddy Poffin, chat. Chat, it's so Jover. Let me just top deck. Let me top deck ESP, please. Please top deck ESP. Top deck ESP so I can boss this Pheasantipity. And at least have a 2 prize lead until they do a 20 prize turn on me. Cool Tool Scrapper. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted in my hand. The Tool Scrapper. Alright, chat. Is it Jover? I can get a kill, I guess. I guess I can kill their active Dreepy. Woo. Which I guess does fix it a little bit if they ever hit. Whenever they pop the Dusklocks, it'll put me on an equal footing. Shoot. I know that we grab the ESP here. I think we might just grab a Vessel here. I think we just grab a Vessel and then I Nest Ball for another gimme. Does Rigid Band matter? I think it might. I think there's a world where you could argue the Rigid Band does matter. You could definitely argue the Rigid Band mattering. I don't know how much it matters in Duskull. If it was Pure Pult, sure, you hit 200, but instead it's 170. So now you can't dump the 30. It's pretty good. But also I do like being able to not have a tool here so that way you can easily pivot back and forth. I don't know. No matter what, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters with the Pult. I'll tell you what though. I don't feel good. I don't feel so good about how we currently stand. Then putting the Dusclops up front means they intend to pop it. Means they intend to pop it. Monkey doesn't really need to be benched here. Because unlikely that I'm going to leave damage on your side, right? Like, if I was them, I would rather, like, just put the monkey in the discard. Using, like, an Ultra Ball or something. Instead of having it on the bench. Which, I mean, not terrible to have it on the bench, because I guess there's a world where I could incorrectly leave damage. And attaching to it? Why are you attaching to it? Tell me that was a misattach and you were actually meaning to attack to your Dracloak. If there's no damage on your side of the field right now, why would you not prep a energy onto your Dracloak? Hey, this doesn't really hurt me that much. Okay, cool. That actually is fine. And then why are you evolving into a Dragapult? Why are you putting down a second monkey? Are they playing chess and I'm playing checkers? What are they doing? You put all of my evolutions to the bottom of the deck, so I think I actually coin bonus before I'm metallic. Okay, cool. Cool, that did nothing. Thumbs up. That's a thumbs up from me, pal. That resolves absolutely nothing. What do we think their A-spec is? Actually, if their A-spec is Neo Upper. Sure. Even if it's Crystal, that's pretty good. Even if it's Crystal, that's pretty good. Full scrapper, nothing really to scrap. I don't want to attach and hit for 50 anywhere, so we'll just pass here. We'll give them another turn, but I mean, they can't really attack right here. I mean, they can pop their Dusk Noir. Actually, they can pop it on our Genesect. Another Iono's fine. I wasn't loving my hand. Give me something stronger. Pretty good. But yeah, they can pop the Dusk Noir, kill the Genesect. We each take a prize. Then they can attach their crystal, punch 200 into the Dango, put 60 on the Dango on the bench. How much are we doing right now with Scyther? Scyther right now is doing 210, assuming the Dusk Noir is dead. If they evolve this here, no way that you're going to evolve this and get rid of your... What are you... Why are you getting rid of your draw power? For what benefit? I mean, I guess to kind of reduce how much the Scizor can do. But still. Right now, I'm still doing one... If you pass, I'm still doing 210. That's crazy. I don't know what this person's doing. The Genesect has to be... The Scyther doesn't matter here, bud. I don't know what they're cooking over there. I don't know what their A-spec is, so maybe their A-spec really doesn't matter. Maybe it's prize, so it really doesn't matter. And then you put a Dango and act. Surely they're going to retreat. Okay. Sure. Sure. Sure, bud. Sure, bud. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, right now we're hitting for 250, and I can grab the 3 energy from the discard that I need. Okay, cool. Get rid of the rigid band. Get rid of one of you. And then we'll kill Bolt. And they still don't have a second Bolt ready to go. I would have loved to have been able to get the Scizor back up, or the Scyther back up, but it's fine. 100, 200... 100... 100, 200, 250... 300... 350. I don't know why that math was so difficult for me. I don't know why that math was so difficult. Okay, we just win now. I mean, we don't, like, still a lot can happen between now and then, but, I mean, they can only take 2 prizes here. Okay, Crispin. Why are you playing Crispin in Dragapult? What list are you running, bud? Why are you playing Crispin in Dragapult? I think we do just win. Because they can't disrupt my hand. So my hand stays exactly how it is. We energy retrieval. Like, I don't even think I need to coin bonus. I think I just Arven for the other superior energy retrieval. I want to double check that it's there first. Because, I mean, it's just there. Okay. I don't know what this person was cooking. Yeah, I just don't know what this person was cooking. But it wasn't a good meal. It wasn't a tasty meal. There's no seasoning on it. It was barely cooked. It was both barely cooked and also overcooked. I don't know how they managed that. I don't know how they managed to under and overcook it at the same time, but they did. But they did, and it was impressive. I would like heads. I always choose heads. And my opponent is still going to give me what I want. Yo, the Dark Magician's in attack mode? Oh, no. No, they didn't give me what I wanted. They went first. Is there going to be another mirror? Could be. Or if it's Poison Donk, then they've also got me. No, I don't want to play Typhlosion again. No. Anything but this. Last time I got lucky. Ah, it's on screen too. Chat, I have a horrible feeling that we're going to get a shiny Cyndaquil during this game. Chat, I have a terrible feeling about how this game is going to go for us. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Fantastic open for us. Is it an automatic loss? No. Is it almost an automatic loss? Yes. This current open is pretty good for us. Because I don't even know why they put the 2 prior. Why did you even put Pheasantipity in your active? You should have just put Pidgey in the active. You were going first. There's no chance of you being poison donked. What are you doing? What are you doing? We could Arven and go for a continuous coin toss here. That's always fun. Actually, we don't even need to Arven to go for a continuous coin toss. We just get the free retreat. Oh no, Vessel's prized. That's upsetting. That's upsetty spaghetti. know that I go for a continuous coin toss then. Could be really funny though. It could be really, really funny though. It'd be so funny. It would be so funny though. It would be very funny. It's gonna be very funny. Look, we got it once. I want to play a 4-4 line of every Pokemon that has continuous coin toss, or equivalent of it. Bonded by the journey. One time my opponent hit 7 in a regional. Oh, that's like one of those situations of like, as the person it happening to, you're like, oh my gosh, I hate you so much, but I also love that for you. At least for me. That's cool. That's pretty cool. 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 I constructed additional pylons? What have I done what? I really just wanted a boss. I really just wanted a boss. This is just it's a tough match. It's pretty much a match you win. And then I unfair stamped too many dead Drew. Ooh, hey, so you know what? It worked out. They got their cool moment, but then you were like, yeah, but now you got nothing. Merlin, do you want? I think Merlin wants to leave the room. Uncultured, he doesn't know the meme. I don't know what constructed additional pylons are. What is it? What do you meme? We aren't going to get multiple one-shots from a continuous coin toss in one day. He only needed 6, but just kept rolling. Absolutely. It says roll till you hit tails. The journey starts to do. Alright, I think after this we'll play at least one Ethan's adventure game, because I'm probably wrapping up at some point in the next 40-ish minutes. And I know we're going to lose. We're 160 right now. I hate this. I know we're going to lose. Like, they already have everything they need in the... There's the boss. I was one away from it. That makes me so angry. So angry. It's all I needed. Could use this to recover the energy I need. And I could boss and kill this. Because I don't think they're going to set up the Pidgeot. I really don't think they're going to set it up. Maybe they have in the discard? They already have 3 there, yeah. So Rigid Band does nothing here. Should have done this first before I superiored, but that's neither here nor there. Neither here, neither there. Yeah, choose a weighted coin. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Also, we can't boss. We don't have enough. So we just have to kill. GG. Yeah, we got so insanely lucky in the matchup earlier. And I knew that wasn't going to happen here. I knew there was no world that happened here, but that's okay. This matchup is one that you just don't win. Bum, bum, bum. I couldn't kill Fez. I needed one more energy to kill Fez. Oh, no, wait. It has 2 damage on it. Well... Yes, but... Yes, I could have, yeah. You also just can't win via prize trade. The only way I win via prize... Oh, wait a second. Why did you do this? Okay. This actually helps us. This actually potentially helps us. We force them next turn. Wiz's Obliviousness. Yeah, but also no. Because yes, I could kill it, but I getting rid of the Typhlosion I think was better. They kill here. We're right now doing 160 damage with Scizor. So I think we just boss kill... We boss kill Quilava. They can search out a boss, sure. I mean, the only way we get it is if they somehow whiff something based off prizing. That's truly the only way we get there. That's truly the only way we get there. We're hitting for 160. So we boss and we kill this guy, I think. Because that has the energy on it. We pressure that. They got to set up this guy, but they also have to boss. So they can't set up this guy. It puts me on... I just need to dock out the 2 of them. Really, I just need them to whiff a turn. I know this next turn they will not whiff. Because they have Typhlosion, they have Pidgeot. They can easily grab boss and kill. And go down to 1 prize needed. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Had they had a little bit slower of a start turn 1, is the only way we make any big progress. And I also don't know. They could have Ultra Ball in hand and they get to set up the other Cyndaquil. Because what I need to happen here is I need neither of those. No, okay. Okay, what I needed to happen happened. I was like, I need neither of those Cyndaquils to evolve. Okay, that's checkmate. That's just truly checkmate. They don't even need to boss here. They kill Scizor. They only need 2 prizes. There's no way for me around it. That's just game. That's just game. You don't even need the boss. Bossing is still the correct thing to do, but they don't even need it. Yeah, that's just game. We'll let them click their button because This is like their one matchup that they just salivate at the mouth for. I say that as someone who plays this deck. I mean, actually, maybe we boss the Fez and just hope they don't have the energy. Maybe they only play 5 energy. I don't know. I mean, does that do anything for us? Not really, but it makes them have to use one more piece of the puzzle. I know I didn't flip the script or anything like that. I don't care. I just want them to have to do. I want them to just have to work a little bit harder for it. I just want them to have to search out their piece. I want them to feel like they did something. Yeah, because even Monkey doesn't do anything because there's just no damage left on our side of the street. It's just a tough matchup. I mean, maybe actually we should have put down the Monkey and attached the Monkey. Actually, that's what we should have done. And then we should have went for... play for a Mind Bit angle. Actually, probably could have been the play. I don't know why they're taking so long with their search. Do you not just have a Night Stretcher? Or a Switch? Or a Turo? Or a redeemable ticket? What? Maybe the piece they needed to get out of active was prized for some reason? I really don't know why they're doing everything they're doing right now. I'm confused. I'm confused. I kill, you get game. I mean, if I just kill, they get game. I don't think anything I do here matters. I don't think anything I do here matters. Other than maybe actually trying to attach 3 energy to Fez. If they have no way to get this out of active. Which I'm assuming that's why they redeemable ticketed. If they still can't get this out of active as we go to the next turn here. Do they have no way to get this out of active? Hold up a second. Do they have no way to get out of active? If they have no way to get out of active... I can just set up Fez and snipe their bench. No shot. Do I like this game, the Pokemon TCG? Yeah, I really like the Pokemon TCG. Been playing it for a while. If they have no way to get out of active... Chat, I don't think they have a way to get out of active. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think they can get out of active. I love that. I love that for me. I need to not be drawing. I need to not draw too much, because we only got 9 cards in deck. I got 9 cards in deck. Next turn I punch Typhlosion. It's cool. Okay. I like it. I like it. How many bosses that you've used now? 2? Oh, well, now I'm stuck in active. Cool. Now I'm stuck in active. These two can retreat. And we're gonna have to, if they grab another boss. If they grab another boss, they might just win off of prizes. You should do a really good job. You're asking too much of me. You're asking way too much of me to do a good job. That's asking too much. If they boss me again, okay. Time to start. Time to start attacking. Time to start attacking. What's the quick search for? Boss, probably. Boss Genesect. I mean, that is their win con is me decking out. Okay. I actually don't know. Do I have Iono in deck? Nope. Have I played Iono? Did I already play my Iono? I did. Okay, well. Oh, I actually should have been targeting the Pidge. I should have been targeting the Pidge. But I still went off of... Now I draw to 4. I attack for 100. I draw for 3. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Oh, why would you put 70s? Am I a gamer? Juddings, what kind of questions are these? What a crazy way to win. And now I just kill Fez. You are online. Juddings, what are you asking me? Juddings, you've been around the chat for a while, so you haven't been here in a bit. So I apologize for this question. Are you AI? Like, what are you doing right now? What a game. What a game. What a game against... Stupid. Chad, I played Typhlosion twice tonight as Goldango. And I won both times. I beat the Inzerok version, and I beat the Pidgeot version. That's dumb. That is stupid. That was... Look, I'm also not trying to say at any point were either of those wins skill. They were not. They were 99.9% luck. I was going to concede that game so many times. I was just like, oh, I'm going to boss them to make them have it. And then they didn't have it. That's crazy. Sometimes you just got a game. Sometimes you just got a game. That's so funny. I went full gamer mode. Some people are saying they've never seen gamers. And I'm like, just look at me and you'll see a gamer. Because I game. I hate both of these. I'm a bit of a gamer. Some people have said. Some people have called me a gamer. If we had a tool in hand, I might consider going for Baby Genesect. But with no tool in hand, nope. If some people call you the Bill Cosby of gaming, I don't want to know you, nor the people who call you that. It's a horrible thing for people to call you. Scyther's prized. Scyther is prized. I think we just concede. I just don't care to play against Cornerstone. Cornerstone's just pretty boring. I don't think what my outs are. I mean, obviously I can take 2 prize here, sure. But do I like, I don't know. I don't know if I care to sit here in this game. I don't know. I'll play out a couple turns, see what they do. Especially with Scyther being prized. Having Scyther would have been real cool. So I mean, maybe if we play for. Okay, so we also need Moonlit Hill to be able to cycle out of active without manual attachments. And I guess it won't matter as well if they just punch 140, kill, take 2 prizes. We send up. I need Boss to be able to kill the Mew to at least get 2 prizes to potentially pull into the Scyther. Well, there's the Boss. That's pretty cool. Ask and ye shall receive, you know what I mean? Where's the Arven? The Arven would have been great had the Jamming Tower not been there, but the Jamming Tower's there, so... Water energy. I don't know if there's anything we Arven for. I mean, maybe just turn off. Because, I mean, all this does is Pokemon tools attached here have no effect. But the tool, it's still there. The tool has no effect. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached, the tool is still there. It just has no effect. It doesn't have to be under the effect of something. I don't know. Or we could also grab Monkey and move 30 damage. It doesn't fix math, but it gives us 30 damage of potential play down the road. Especially when they punch again. I'm not evolving this one because I'm like, maybe I want to go for a continuous coin toss. We have boss in hand, so I think we send up a Dango because we also have Fez, so we should be able to theoretically get enough energy. Should theoretically be able to get enough energy to kill. Okay, cool. I didn't need all that info. Cool. Well, chat. Does Vessel do anything? I don't think it does. I don't think it gives me enough math. Wait, actually it does. Never mind, it does do enough math. It does. That's 200. That's 200. Actually... No, never mind. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Scizor, Scyther, Scyther! Let's go. Okay, so Scyther is at least doing... Did you mean to put that up? Oh, because they're prime catcher. Never mind. Yeah, I was like, that's... Oh, killing the monkey's interesting. I figured they'd want to kill the Fez and take 2 prizes. Interesting. Well, I mean, all they need is a quick boss there. I think we just go for continuous coin toss. I think all the cool kids have been saying just go for the continuous coin toss. Like, everyone's been saying just go for the continuous coin toss. Like, literally everyone is telling me to go for the continuous coin toss. It's all I've been hearing. Flip that coin. Flip that coin. Flip that coin. Come on. You can give me 2? Right now, Scyther's hitting for 110. They're going to kill the Scyther, so it doesn't matter. But I'll Night Stretcher and put it back on the bench. I'll Night Stretcher, put it back on the bench. This time we're going to get a... This was actually the worst mistake this person could have made. Oh, what an insane, terrible mistake our opponent has just made. Oh my gosh. I'm about to hit 30 coin... I'm about to hit 30 heads. I'm only actually about to hit heads right now on my coin flippage. My coin flippage is only going to be heads. What a crazy decision they've made. What a crazy choice. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. I was like, I just want to get the Fez off the board. I just want to get the Fez off the board. Whiffed it. Mark, these people think you're tough and that you speak beautifully. Iono's fine. I mean, I do lose the Scizor into the deck, but I don't really care. Because I don't even the Scizor. I don't remember how much health the Scizor has. Actually, I don't think it matters. Yeah, the Scizor has 140. The Scizor has 140, so it doesn't matter. Because they just pop it and kill it. Unless we get rid of the stadium. Getting rid of the stadium is the only way it matters. Yeah, GG, friend. Mark isn't even speaking. Mark actually hasn't spoken in a good amount of time. That's crazy. Alright, One last game before we wrap up for the night. See what happens. See what can happen. Heads. I want heads. I want heads. Bum, 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 bum. Just gonna put you both in timeout because you seem weird. You seem weird and uninteresting. So see you later. Come into the chat saying weird stuff. You can immediately leave the chat. To end with a mirror? That's so exciting. That's so exciting. I love the mirror. I love playing the mirror match. It's my favorite to play the mirror match. Oh wait, did they go first and just attach pass? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't realize they just attached past. Oh, okay, cool. Love that for me. We're gonna do that then. It's crazy. I missed them just attach passing. If they pass, we just win. Yeah, we just win. We get free retreat and we have ESP in hand. I'm hoping they just concede before I have to click all the buttons. There it is. GG's. GG's. All right, we'll play one actual more because that doesn't really count as a last game, you know. That doesn't really count as a last game. They didn't set up and we just got a free win. I actually didn't play any Typhlosion tonight, which was my goal, was to play Typhlosion. Question, would you rather have a box of Joltics or a box of Eevees? Shoot, that's tough. Eevees are much cuter than little spiders, so a box of Eevees. So a box of Eevees. They're much cuter. Okay, leading the Genesect. Yeah, but Joltix is a little spider. Ooh, that's scary. Alright, Two Buddy Poffins is actually a pretty strong opener. Oh no, not the Wiglet! Not the Wiglet! I actually have no idea what to do against the Wiglet. I'm gonna be so real. I have no idea what to do against the Wiglet. I don't know what to do against the Wiglet. I have never seen this deck. I don't know what to do against the Wiglet. I don't even know if any of their I assume they have abilities. You know, show me this Wiglet deck, please. Completed. Late night. Are there any Wiglets at late night? I just know that's a big tournament with a lot of people in it. Surely someone was memeing with it. Oh, okay. I have no idea what to do in this matchup. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, wait. Wood Trio Mill. Okay, I found the deck list, chat. I found the deck list. I would have found this before. This is a different deck list. It's not the same deck list, obviously, but... Oh, this is a completely... This person... Okay, this actually has the Shinotic. The one that I pulled up was. Right now, I... What does Wug Trio do? Wug Trio does 30 damage, and then Undersea Tunnel for 3 energy. Flip 3 coins for each head, discard the top 3 cards. So you can discard 9 cards. So we don't want to do a lot of drawing of our decks. We don't want to thin our deck too much. But here's the thing. I kind of need to get out of active. Thank you. Okay, we're good. All right, no other coin bonuses here. No other coin bonuses will be being had. Well, I was trying to click Make It Rain. I promise you I was trying to click Make It Rain. I promise you I was trying to click Make It Rain and I misclicked. I misclicked the coin bonus. No more coin bonuses we have. Immediately draws 2 cards. Immediately draws 2. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I assume they use the ignition energy, yeah. Which is just, as long as Pokemon provides energy, is third evolution part has 3 energy instead. And then you discard it at the end of your turn. And then the Shinotic, if they get it in. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's on the active spot, you may put your active Pokemon asleep. Undersea Tunnel, 0 heads. That's 6 cards gone. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, at least we kill this. At least we kill this. I think we still win. I think we still win. They can stall us, but we should be okay. We should be okay. Dracloak is just their draw engine. The Wug Trio is typically what they're attacking with. Wait, does it? Is this wrong? Doesn't this discard at the end of the turn? Or is it only an evolution Pokemon it discards from? I actually haven't read. Oh, no, this is reversal energy. Oh, my bad. I thought this was ignition energy again. This is reversal energy. Never mind. That works completely differently. Cool. They're all set up. They all have energy on them. Dead. Everything can either retreat or attack. We're good. Unless they get another Tool Scrapper. Tool Scrapper Counter Catcher would hurt real bad. I don't know what this is. What is this? You can use this card if only one of your Pokemon were knocked out. Look at the top 8 cards of your deck, put 3 of them into your hand, shuffle the others back into your deck. Okay, and they don't have to reveal the cards either. It's just look at them, put 3 into your hand. That's pretty cool. Pretty situational, but... The deck that I pulled up plays Neutralization Zone, so that's why I'm keeping Moonlit Hill in hand. Like, have all the Artisans you want. Artisan all you want. Are you weak to steel? It doesn't even matter. You already die off 1 hit. That's funny. Bum bum. I don't know why we're still playing here. Like, I'm pretty sure Because, like, you haven't even Arvined or Artisaned for... Yeah, maybe they needed the Sacred Ash to be able to get back the stuff. Maybe the others are prized. That's unfortunate if the others are prized. Okay, now they're Artisan, put one down. Which means I need Boss to keep them... Well, actually, 9 cards isn't actually that big of a deal. Especially with us not coin bonusing. But if they put it down, if they put on the rock, the gravity rock, and... There's gravity rock and counter catcher. I think I still have to attach an energy to be able to get it out. But if they also tool scrap... Best case scenario... Okay, well, Iona's not what I wanted. I was gonna say best case scenario, I just hit the Turo, but I actually don't know where Turo is. Turo could be prior. Actually, let's look. What is in here? Turo is in here. Okay. And so are 2 bosses. I just whiffed them all. We should be fine. Because we attach. We retreat. We superior energy retrieval. We get 4 energy back. We knock out. They come up, they mill. They can mill all 9 cards. And even if they mill all 9 cards, they would need to Iona us to 1, which they could do. And then we just draw out the rest of our deck to get another superior, because we at least have 1 superior. Unless they also play something that makes me discard cards from my hand. But even then I would discard, if it's my choice of discards, like with what's their face? Zyro, Machinations, we would just keep the superior in hand. If they can choose what to discard, they're obviously going to get rid of the superior. Even then, I still think we're fine. I don't think they can do enough. I only need to take 1 prize card. The Iono to 1, like I said, I don't think it matters that much. Because those all go to the bottom of the deck, so even if they discard 9 cards off the top of my deck, there is still at least 1 superior in the deck. And hopefully we can reach it. Okay, but they whiffed the energy. That's GG. I didn't have game there, though. But that is GG. You know, that's my first time actually playing against what Trio Mill. It's scary. When they pop up front and they flip 2 heads and you're like, oh no, 6 of my cards. All right, my intention tonight, chat, was to play Typhlosion. Because right now I don't know. I haven't 100% decided if I am going to a cup tomorrow. I'm like half and half if I want to go to this cup tomorrow. Primarily because like none of my friends are going. Like no one from my group is going, which isn't. I go to events solo all the time, but the cup is at noon, which is like a normal time for a cup on a Saturday. But cups take all day. Cups take all day. If you don't go, there'll be a stream. If I don't go, I'm gonna sleep. That is also where I'm at. I'm like, I could sleep in tomorrow. Just get stuff done around the house. So I haven't decided yet. I do want to go, and I do think it'll be fun. Sleep? And I also haven't decided, like, if I go right now. If I was to go right now. Here's the thing. Here's where I'm at. If I go, Dango, obviously the best pick. Best deck. It's such a strong deck right now. But I'm also anticipating everyone else thinking that same thought, so I think it might be better to take Typhlosion. It might be better to take Typhlosion if I go. We're going to hit 275 and call it a night. We're going to do 3 more resets. 75 resets in a stream's pretty good. That's true. I'm actually going to show up with my Digimon deck. Digimon. I do have a Digimon behind me. There's a Digimon right in front of Blastoise. So I'm going to just show up playing my Digimon deck. I actually don't know where my Digimon cards are. I might have thrown them away, to be honest. I don't think I did. I definitely don't think I did. Because there was a couple cool cards in there that I did like. But I have no idea where those Digimon cards are. I have no idea what I did with them when I moved. Alright, chat. Last reset of the stream. 2075. We're going to start with Totodile, Cyndaquil, Golden Bucket showing up right as I said we're about to end the night. I love that. 2075. That's what we got. Golden, how have you been, buddy? It's been a minute. I actually went against Stevens and they couldn't get set up. Oh, so sad. We need a golden steak review. Do you guys like the steak that I posted in the Discord? I thought it turned it was really good. It was really good. I need Emerson to respond on it and tell me if as someone who's an actual chef, if he thinks it looks bad. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Your birthday's in a couple days? Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. You've got 2 Digimon figures on your shelf. They're cool and they can digivolve if you move parts around. Oh, that's really cool. Golden's actually turning 7,733. Golden Bucket's actually been alive for all of eternity. It's kind of crazy. Golden actually was there when the universe was formed. Golden Bucket actually existed before the universe was formed. That's actually the crazy part. That's actually the crazy part. You guys know about that? Golden does. Happy early 1-year celebration of the Golden Bucket's existence. Hey, thanks for swinging by, and thanks everyone else for swinging by. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know what my next stream is gonna be. Let me consult the calendar really quickly because it's not next week's stream. Oh, chat, here's something I just remembered. I meant to talk about earlier in the stream. Tomorrow is episode. I need to upload it. Tomorrow is episode 26 of Unbound. Tomorrow is also the second to last episode of Pokemon Unbound. I recorded it today and then was like, oh, okay, let me go ahead and just record the next one. Recorded the next one and was like, oh, I'm done. So next Tuesday, August the 5th, will be the finale of Pokemon Unbound. 2 p.m. EST. This combo's Unbound. The next stream will probably be... either Monday or Tuesday night. Either Monday or Tuesday night. One of those two. That is what'll be happening. Cool. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, chat. You all have a fantastic night. Afterwards, you need a Pokemon rebound. That's pretty good. If you all think of any Pokemon games, either hacks or fan mades, anything you want to see me play through on the channel, let me know and I'll add it to the potential thoughts because I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Have a great night, everyone. See you later.